I hear the echoes of victory in field one before time, when battle draws so near. You will feel the same in war. Below is the battle, below one before, and the memory stays ever so bitter. Below is the battle, below one before, memory stays ever so bitter. Below is the water, below and before. The memory stays ever so bitter. Below is the water, below and before. The memory stays ever so bitter. I hear the echoes of victory in field one before time, when battle draws so near. You will feel the same in war. Below is the battle, below and before. The memory stays ever so bitter. Below is the battle, below and before. The memory stays ever so bitter. Below is the battle, below one before. The memory stays ever so bitter. Below is the battle, below one before. The memory stays ever so bitter. Below is the battle, below one before. The memory stays ever so bitter.
Hello, good evening.
Oh, hello.
Good evening.
Hello.
Oh my god, what was I supposed to say? Good evening. Yes,
Yeah,
that's
you
it.
said that, yeah, you did.
Oh, and welcome to TaleChasers on Thursday evening with me,
Yo.
Amber, and also these mole men.
Yeah, moment.
Yo.
Please say hello.
Moment, say hello.
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 Wah.
We are live today to satisfy a quota of D&D that must be fulfilled to upkeep our
Gary
pact.
Gygax will come and steal all of our supplement books.
He died a while ago, but that's okay.
True.
His spirit.
Yeah. I have a fever, so who knows what this session is going to turn out to be.
Great.
Fever dream.
Amazing.
But it's not Saturday night, so it doesn't matter. As for announcements, tomorrow there will not be a session as it will be my birthday, and so I'm going to do other things and host D&D. And instead we will be live on Sunday. But Mark will be live on Saturday with the game. And so will some of these bozos in my party with long rest D&D earlier in the day on Saturday. And so I invite you to watch them because it's going to be a lot less chaotic and
Are you sure about
stupid than me right now.
that? Are you sure about that?
I can already feel, like, when I don't know what to say, I can feel the silence stretch on for 5 hours. Like, every second just turns into an hour when I fall silent.
I love it.
I don't have a concept of time anymore. Anyway, someone's going to give a recap today to help us get through the part where I'm talking.
Great. And that will be me. As
Correct.
I keep stalling for time to recollect my thoughts. And it's not at all a mechanism to suffice for the lack of notes I have of last session, not at all. In fact, my thoughts just came to me once again. So let's begin this recap. Last we left off, the dear explorers of the city below had breached the inner sanctum of this necromancer, person, lich, undead, God knows what he is. Andras is his name, as we might have picked from some items, from some quotes, from some titles here and there. We managed to penetrate the seven clavicles, a prismatic wall spell in the shape of seven different gates, seven different requirements, and made our way into this huge chamber with what looked like a miniature star or a sun emitting a faint yellow and greenish light that bathed the entire cavern, because that is what it is, in its pallid and sickly color. We explored a little bit of a terrace with a huge statue of this golden lich and found these these contraptions, floating crystal orbs through which one could channel magic to create force constructs, long bridges that would connect different terraces, all looking kind of the same, at least from a far distance. But the moment we attempted to create one such bridge, we were besieged by one most interesting cavalry. Guardians of this tomb, skeletons, most likely created and tinkered with, large frames of bones woven onto each other, hosting a series of canopy like vases, jars holding organs of different types inside a bulky ribcage, and four skeletal arms wielding scimitars ready to cut down anything. These super soldiers made of spare parts were already something impressive, but not only did they arrive with quick speed, they descended upon us onto the back of death moths. Large sized, I think, large sized moth like creatures with a skull like pattern on their wings. Accompanied, then, of course, by two other skeletal creatures, not too different from the first ones, but this time robed and armed with spellcasting focuses, ready to throw some magic and booyangery around. After fighting off the in assailants, I suppose, the guardians of the tomb, split into two groups. Mundanovras near the orb onto the terrace, and the Baron, I believe Carmichael and Dolrim instead perched upon the Force Bridge. We had differently sized difficulties in dispatching our enemies, but after finally dealing with the riders, we were able to tame most of the moths, claiming them for our own as flying steeds that would get us through this entirely vast, almost void expanse. After some more trouble and a bit of fluttering of wings and a bit of coaxing these moths into carrying us to the other side, we landed on the second terrace, and already from the outside we noticed a blinding white light that covered the entire room. With some bravery and courage at hand and weapons in the other, we strode forward and made our way into this new chamber of secrets. Of secrets because there was so much light that none of us could see anything at all. After some saves and some different perception checks, usage of features here and there, we began to have a vague sensation of how the place was shaped. A round chambers with nooks every now and then across the wall, and some of these nooks were inhabited by statues of skeletal robed figures. At first, we believed the statues were the source of the magic after a prompt detect magic onto them, but realized they were instead traps for the poor souls that would decide to hug the walls and navigate this chamber. Instead, we did what every wise man does and casually walked in the middle of the room, completely ignorant of any obstacles or any other pit holes or tramps we could have fallen into, and found a spiral staircase, which we took promptly and descended into a little less illuminated but still quite bright with white light hallway. And as we made our way forward, the hallway split in two, a way to the right and a way behind us. And through the exit, or I guess the entrance you could call it, we chose a few skeletal creatures busy with, I believe, something that was like a coffin, or well, they were busy doing something for sure. They noticed us immediately because of our lack of stealth and, well, awareness of our surroundings, pretty much, and charged forward, and that's where we ended the session.
Thank you very much. And that is indeed where we find ourselves right now. With you guys looking up and around, I think this should load you instantly. Love it here. Thank you.
Wow.
Reset this. With you guys having descended all the way down, and also let me just set the global illumination because that's not. I think this should allow you to just.
Yes.
Perfect, because there's light here.
Wow.
Oh, it was. Oh, it
Desk
was
with notes.
architects. I see. I thought it was the sentinels.
All of
Oh
them have
shit!
the.
4
all of them have the.
spellcasters. Oh boy.
Love it.
With you guys having descended down the steps and established that you can once again see using your little eyeballs, you soon look up and away from the walls to find that there is several people already present, not too far away from you. They seem to be busy, like, pulling on specialized equipment, like types of gloves, and tinkering with tiny little utensils. But the moment they see you, there's a soft, like, clinking sound as one of them, like, drops something that looks like a tiny little spoon onto the table and, like, turns in your direction.
I put my finger to my lip and go, shh. And then I'm gonna walk to the side. I'm just gonna hide behind the wall.
Well, Hund, this is your chance to show your leadership abilities in dealing with the locals. I will give Hund a little push, and then I'm going to the astral plane. Bye.
Guys, we have a talk about our contributions to the latent conflicts later.
I'm gone.
Damn, this old
When
man.
we'll raise a palm up to the skeletal figures for but a moment to see if their first reaction is almost like to wait, or if they instinctively already pull out their weapons the moment they see us.
Let's see.
I will with
See
this.
how they feel about you.
Oh.
Oh damn! We're rolling a def. No, I'm kidding.
It's a reputation roll, like GURPS, just passive appreciation.
Of goals.
Mm, okay.
What are you doing with that?
They are undisturbed by our unsilent presence. This is my last note.
They turn in your direction, and the one at the front doesn't have like the bird beak mask. He instead has just his skeletal face, which is just like the other ones, completely platinum colored.
Oh,
Bro,
platinum.
nice.
Taking that mask.
Do you?
That's like
Was
10
this-
times gold.
Whoa!
It's crazy, bruh.
I'm gonna wear his face like my face.
Why?
Because I'll
There
look like
is
I'm running.
a soft chittering sound, and then in the Ostoyan tongue, It speaks.
Brother.
Intruders.
No.
Nuh-uh.
Nuh-uh,
We're
not me.
intruders.
He shakes his head. Explorers that wandered into these halls. Already been greeted once. And he puts down his hand. Whomst are you that speak the tongue of Ostoya?
There's a soft metallic click that reaches your ears. It doesn't reverberate off of the walls, but it is audible enough as they tilt their metal head. Humble servant. The one that speaks to you is holding like a tiny little hammer of sorts in their hand.
Mm-hmm. And takes a step forward. And may you tell us the name of your master. If we truly are to intrude in his abode, I will bring my apologies to him in person.
You see the architect like turn around without like stepping. He simply like turns his body like 45 degrees in the direction of like another one that stands near him.
Damn peak male performance.
They maintain eye contact of sorts, although no eyeballs rest within their empty sockets.
It's okay, I'll stare where their eyeballs are supposed to be.
He turns back to you. Go do reverence in Master Kazir's abode.
Can I roll a history check to see if I ever heard of that name?
Go ahead.
I can go ahead. Okay, I won't go backwards then. I'll only go ahead.
Kazirs. How do you spell that, Amber?
Has
No.
oh, Speedy.
What?
Is it a lore undead or a lore humanoids?
Oh, 1 second. I'll turn them on.
Of course. I'll make a history a +2 intelligence check then because I don't have proficiency.
Mhm.
And the result, I have no idea. Oh, it's a 4. I don't know why it's private, but there you go.
I think if you close and open your sheet, they should have the normal things again.
Oh, hell
Let
yeah.
me
That
see.
means I can roll my
Yeah,
stealth.
they do. Thank you. As I was pretty sure I don't have proficiency in history, so that's my knowledge on this.
Rolling stealth. To hide.
Damn, I ruined the name. Now I can only remember Cazador.
And Foundry is being difficult, that's fine. I will reload.
Mhm. What was the thing I was doing?
I rolled a history check to remember the name of Mr. K something.
Cassador.
I don't think it was Cazador, no?
Mhm.
Cassador.
Cassadork.
Hee. Imagine.
4 is a success. Hey, what do you mean with that? Has your... Thank you.
There you go. With
Go
the
ahead,
4,
Finn.
Mr. Mund You're not really sure if you've ever heard of that name. I mean, your father-in-law to be has that name.
Oh no.
Sus?
Oh nay.
Dummy
Need a
sus?
speckling.
Mhm.
He brushes his chin. Probably not the same person. They're
Probably not the
cut from
same
same
person.
cloth.
It's not possible in D&D. There's only unique names.
That's
Looking at
true.
you, Floon.
Floon Blagmar.
That's so real.
Common name in Waterdeep.
He nods. Where might we find your master then? We've been searching these halls for his presence and make ourselves known.
The master does not expect visitors in the citadel.
He nods. We had expected not to be in the citadel, but here we are. It's only custom to make ourselves known to your lord.
He turns to the other skeletons near him once more, and they exchange silent looks. Please report to Chief Architect Grindlebone for any inquiries.
Where may we find this chief architect then?
Down the hall to your left. Then take a right. In the end. At the end of the illuminated archive.
Can I roll? I'm not sure if it's the right thing, but I have a feeling. Can I roll a insight check to figure out through like the demeanor and the way this skeleton moves and speaks what kind of person they were in life, if they were like their background, I guess, if they were like a soldier or
With disadvantage, but go ahead.
watch me, nay.
Watch me. Whip.
Can't even read these dice. Oh, nice.
I can't read those dices either.
That's like the thrill of the battle, right? You don't even know what it's gonna be until it pops up in the window.
Their motions are very stiff, measured, almost robotic. If there is anything left in this undead of the person that they were in life, then surely they must have been a very bookish, stern person.
And nods. I appreciate their kindness. I'll make sure for your master to know. We shall be on our way to meet this architect then. Turns around. Gentlemen, we have a person to meet. Down that way. Into the other hallway.
Well, then let's not keep them waiting.
But before heading down the hallway, can I make like a perception check or something to see what they're doing? Because I think you said, scroll up in my notes. Yes, they were picking up tools, and it kind of looked like they were getting ready for something. So could I make a
They're gonna whack you in the head, that's what we're getting ready for.
Dissection.
a perception check to see if, like, okay, have they just kind of like packed up their tool bags and they're gonna head out somewhere, or is this more of a okay, they have something in the room that they're going to work on?
Go ahead.
Okay. Perception. That's a 15.
Critical failure. You lose your eyes.
That's kind of sad.
It appears as though they are assembling like little parts and utensils, as well as equipment to leave the room. At least one of them like seems to be done, and he begins heading down another path where you can no longer see him.
Okay. I have I seen anything of similar make down here, or is this like I don't know, like I don't want to call it spare parts, but I guess that's the best description.
What do you what do you mean?
Like, yeah, have I seen any similar looking devices since we got down to like this level of the citadel itself?
I don't think so. No.
Okay, very well. Yeah, I mean, well, let's make a mental note of that and follow my compatriots.
So, what does this button do?
Oh my god, he's become DD. What does this button do?
What does it do?
One of you roll me a d4.
Sure.
Fast.
Oh, damn it, it's too quiet.
Ah, there. Same result.
These are the
Yes,
same
yes,
picture.
yes.
In that case, you head down the hallway, and immediately you enter another wide open space where a mirror-like pane of glass hovers in place above a marble slab. It shows a cylindrical tunnel in which beams of light pass through a system of crystal and lenses. A slab of marble rests before the pane, with an array of arcane runes hovering in the air in a matrix pattern. There are dials, switches, and buttons marked with sigils which are all set into the slab. The rest of the room appears to contain tomes with metallic pages resting upon stone tables. Glass tanks, metal containers, whirring arcane devices, crystals, and prisms all hum with energy. As you observe this pane for a few moments, taking a pause, just taking a moment to take it in, you suddenly see that in that tunnel with the beams of light passing through it, you see one of the bone mason architects appearing, like a tiny version of them, waddling into frame.
So it's like a neon lamp, but there's like tiny little skelly boys in there.
It's like a, well, I'm just gonna say straight up, it's literally a CCTV monitor.
All down.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
oh, I have one of these as well. Ah, Amber, I want to check up on my son.
At 3 in the morning again?
Hell yeah! I fucking with my ring,
3
I
in the
tapped
morning,
against the mirror. What's he up to?
Oh,
Only a D100.
Hell yeah! He's burying bodies last time I
You're
saw
like-
him. 82.
I hope he's up to something interesting.
Nefarious.
Yeah, nefarious or interesting or
He is
comical.
my son.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, unfortunately for the world, Dragomir did not inherit his father's positive characteristics.
His father had positive characteristics.
Yeah.
I thought it was in the genes that all of them were negative.
No, I don't wear jeans.
Oh, that makes sense.
Makes sense. Only flannel pants.
Let's see.
I'm seeing a lot right now.
Cannot be. What's this scrying spell? Mm. You know the target well. Save modifier. Okay.
Come on, kid.
Come on, kid.
I imagine my son has never succeeded on this save.
Weak.
He does his best, and that's what matters.
Yeah. But he's just not getting the results. Well, I mean,
It's
he's
true.
outs me, so...
He has
I
like
guess
the
he got-
lowest. Like he has so many negative modifiers to this save. It's so sad.
Yeah. What can I say when it's personal? The Baron performs.
I'm surprised that they don't add a new modifier to the list on scrying where it's like from your loins, and it's just have an even bigger minus.
The scrying sensor kind of like blips to life. And at first you see the legs of your good for nothing child. And like, I guess tilting the camera upwards, you also see the rest of their body. And you see that they are surrounded by topiaries.
What's a topiary?
Shrubbery that has been cut into a specific shape.
Let's see.
He seems to be like standing in a garden. And he's like having an animated conversation with someone.
Do I recognize this person that they're talking to?
I think it's within. They can see everything within 10 feet, right?
Spell within 10 feet of the target, yeah.
I see in here through the sensor as if you were there.
Oh,
Yeah, you do recognize them.
Is it their wife?
What?
Is it their wife?
No, it's not their wife. The wife is not with them in the garden, looking at topiaries.
Oh no, a midnight rendezvous. Is it their next murder victim?
Stop it. You are actually looking up from a very like frog-like angle at the Marquise Kazir von Ryza.
okay.
Ooh. She's pretty fit, isn't she?
That's a man,
It's
Lawrence.
the man
Or
who hired us. I believe.
Oh, right, yes. I forget Marquise is neutral. Okay, and what, is he beseeching him or something?
Are you just gonna stand here for the full like 10 minutes?
No, I'm gonna shit talk.
What do you mean you're gonna shit talk?
Shit talk the audacity of this boy. Midnight excursions.
I
into
mean,
the
are you
house of
gonna stay
men.
for the? Are you gonna watch him for the full duration?
I mean, I'm standing there and I'm talking. Yeah, I'm watching him. Unless like, I mean,
All right.
sure,
So
the party can
while
do other things.
the party is looking at the CCTV footage of the Bone Mason Architects, like getting ready to do some like, it looks like they're doing like conducting like experiments or like research. on the strange tunnel with where like light seems to be moving through. The Baron pulls out his iPad and starts looking at his baby monitor.
Very fair. We all have our concern. Bless you. All right.
What the
Uh,
gist? I was still busy
No,
with
sorry,
something. I'm
sorry.
sorry.
No, go
What
ahead.
the gist of this conversation comes down to, my dear, my dear Dragomir,
Mm-hmm.
is that your son is thanking the Marquise for taking care of a problem for him, and the Marquise in turn is thanking him for taking care of some problems for him. Oh,
Man,
then there may be some discussion about like shifting politics within the city.
Oh, jeez.
You know, a house
Yeah.
or two that shouldn't be a problem anymore, and then nobody should have to worry about them in the near future.
mm-hmm.
If anything, this looks like pretty treacherous. This may be considered treason.
I see.
Going as far as to call it a coup, you
Yeah.
know.
My son, sloppy work. He is very lucky I don't have... He's not within range of any of my spells, because if I could, like, just drop a fireball, because I can technically see the location, I would do that.
Oh my
Be
lord.
like, explosion! Like, oh man, suddenly, like, the entire topiary is all set on fire in blue flame. Haha, I guess Dad's upset.
Do you have sending? Can you scare
I
him?
don't have
No.
sending.
No.
It's not on my spell list.
That would have been
Actually,
so
wait
good.
a second.
Oh,
Wait a second.
I'm waiting. Please tell me.
Hold up.
You know who
Chip.
does have sending?
My guy, do you happen to have sending? Because if so, you can see the target right now.
That would be really convenient if I did, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately,
Drats.
I do not.
Fair
Fortunately, I'm an illusion wizard.
enough. Yeah.
I wonder what
I
the
think
range
illusion
on...
people, wizards don't fucking send sending messages in the middle of the night to influence people's dreams. You will
cast
vote in
dream.
favor of Baron Britannia when you awaken.
Hmm.
Britannia awaken.
A little bit of dream casting. But yeah, it doesn't look like anyone is expecting you or anyone here to come back, ever.
Oh no.
But don't worry, the country will be in good hands. Maybe.
Smiley face.
My fucking hands if I get back.
You and what army?
These
Not one of
guns
the
ammo
undead.
is all I need.
Pow
He has
pow!
the greatest wizard of all time on his side.
Didn't know Lady Talisian changed sides.
Hmm.
She will once I conquer in the head hard enough.
Damn. Good luck with that.
Good luck. Anyway, that concludes that.
Mhm.
What do you guys want to do here?
I mean, look around. I imagine through the 10 minutes of Baron looking at the sun, we're looking through this device to see what's going on there, and after kind of understanding and doing some research, Mund will make a note, I guess, of the device, and then go search. I guess.
Okay, make me a smart people check then.
Okay, what's a
Since
smart
you-
check?
I don't know, what do smart people do? Intelligence?
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Like, what does any of these numbers mean? Nothing.
You said that there were metallic books here, right?
Correct.
I suppose I can have a look at some of those during these 10 minutes.
Mr. Hund, like looking over the some of the runes within the book, but also the runes that are almost like floating. in front of this marble slab, you see a whole bunch of mathematical formulas and measurements of movement and energy.
Interesting. We'll write them down on paper, for I have that. Actually, I think I have parchment, which is stronger lasting.
Longer lasting.
Stronger.
You also see that
lasting. Only
there's
have strong paper.
there are also 4 switches which appear to control some measure of like infrastructure in one way or another. You're pretty sure they must be like to doors, but you have no idea what doors.
Okay, make a note of that as well. While I let everyone else look into the rooms, he'll be noting down all these formulas on a sheet of parchment. And I guess make a rough sketch of how this device looks like. Write some ideas down and then a footnote about the levers.
Mm-hmm. Very well.
Hold up.
Well,
How
hold
deep
on.
Dalrim.
underground are we?
Quite a way. Dalrim,
Yeah.
you're looking through these pages?
Yeah.
Alright, make me some sort of check.
Some sort of check, she says. Well. Da 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 da.
Don't ask too much of me today.
No, I will not. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess, do you want me to make also just a straight up intelligence check, or can I do something like perception?
What do you hope to reach with perception?
Mm,
It's for spotting things.
yes, this is true. Finding. Finding the parts, or you know, since there's I guess multiple books, finding the ones that seem to indicate that they will explain what this particular place is. So maybe not like things that, for example, would say, "Oh, here's research log number 520," but more of the lines of, well, I don't think a manual is going to be here, obviously, but yeah, more looking for things just relating to this place in general. If that makes sense. Otherwise, as I said, I'm fine with just doing an intelligence check.
No, you can make a perception check.
Very well. That is a dirty 20.
Nice.
Skimming through all of the pages and the different books, you do indeed find manuals, but they are manuals for operating this room.
Ah.
There are also a bunch of logs that dictate like when people are like tagging in and out of specific rooms. But nothing about, you don't see anything that's like, oh, this is the big light room manual.
Yeah. It's like, yes, here is the manual for the underground particle accelerator.
Mm-hmm.
Hey yo.
Okay. Are these the logs of people going in and out? Are they perhaps dated?
They wouldn't be dated using a measurement that you're familiar with,
Okay, that's fair.
but they would be dated, yes.
Okay.
Damn. Gates?
All right. Oh, I guess. Since if I did find the manual for this like room, does it mention what those 4 switches control?
Taking some more time in this room to go through that book.
Yeah. Imagine he spends maybe the 10 minutes that I'm watching my son commit treason to read through that.
Maybe.
Maybe.
You know that one of the switches lowers a barrier between what is indicated as a preparation chamber and accelerator tunnel. Another switch lowers the barrier between something that is called the conduit core chamber and the accelerator tunnel.
You know, I was just joking about it being a particle accelerator, okay?
Well,
No.
looks like you were
The
right.
first one is a switch, the second one is a button, the third one is a lever, which lowers a barrier between something called the illuminated archive and the conduit core chamber. And the fourth is a dial, which raises a barrier between an area called the accelerator tunnel and the experimental chamber.
Okay, so the
Turn them all off.
But the
first one,
dial, like comparing the dial to the things that are on the board, the dial doesn't just like turn, it also seems to be able to be pressed like a button.
okay. Yeah, so,
Touch them.
The manual indicates that this deactivates transformation process.
okay, so first one was between preparation chamber and accelerator chamber, or accelerator tunnel.
First one is a switch, preparation chamber and accelerator tunnel. Second one is a button, barrier between conduit core chamber and accelerator tunnel.
Accelerator tunnel. And the third one.
Lever, barrier between illuminated archive and conduit core chamber.
Illuminated archive core chamber, and then the last one was a dial, which was between the experimental something.
Chamber and accelerator tunnel.
And yeah, and you could like press it to deactivate the so-called transformation process. Okay. Thank you very much. At the end of all this, then the Dalrim will most definitely fill people in on what he found out.
Okay.
So what happens if we flip them all then?
Probably some people get a little upset with us.
Quite possibly, hi.
Maybe.
The residents.
Well, at the very least, this information might come in handy later down the line. You know, after we have inevitably probably caused a bit of a stir.
Of course. I'm most interested about what this conduit chamber is they are talking about.
Well,
Because
Not-
to me, it sounds like the big room with this floating ball of fire in it. So maybe it's that room's connection with somewhere else.
well, that could be the case. Well, I suppose we should look around some more and see if we can find some more things out, and then we can hopefully make a bit of an educated decision.
We'll have to see then.
No.
Bless you.
Phew.
Bless you.
Wow. Blessings.
That hurts.
Yeah. So, can we continue on? Or is there something else that one wanted us to do in this room?
I have looked around and absorbed as much information as possible.
Are these drawers next to John? Like here?
Rifling time?
You know it, baby, if it is.
There are no drawers.
Oh, damn. No rifling.
No rifling, 0 out of 10.
Ah, if there's nothing to rifle through, there's nothing to be here for. But with
So,
our information,
We'll go ahead then.
Continue. Are we going the
I'll
way that
stop
we're
you.
told?
Yes. My
So
fountain
left and
just
then
crashed,
right,
so
right?
I'm reloading it.
Dalrim looks at Hund and is like, it was left, and then we needed to take a right at the end of the illuminated archive, I believe.
Seems to spiral.
That's not left. All right.
Yeah, I assumed it's over here. Like,
Well,
from the... If he was over here and he was talking and he said take a left, if he was basing it off where we were standing, then we went down here.
Down the archive.
Oh, okay.
what? Talking about we going the right way.
Wait, guys, it's literally up here.
Okay, that I was on the right way. Goddamn.
I just wanted to go exploring.
We are exploring.
Hund just glued to the TV screen like a child with an iPad.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'll wait for
No, one
my
moment.
fodder to catch up.
Mm-hmm.
John, go.
There is no Avras, there is only John.
Everest has been consumed.
Ironically, I don't know where Avras is. I've just been using John.
There's only John now.
John has
Sure.
eaten Avras and has now gained his abilities as the greatest wizard of all time.
It's true.
John's plan has come to fruition.
John now casts Powered Kill on everyone.
Crazy when that happens.
Yeah.
And the word is... Woof.
Get rocked.
Get borked.
Ah!
Oh my god!
Wow, he's
this guy
so
looks really nasty.
grindly.
So as I was saying, please wait.
Oh, I didn't
Grindlebone.
It
hear.
was so fast.
I didn't hear it.
Yeah.
Apologies.
That's
Oh.
okay.
I wonder if Grindlebone can laugh.
Should we go back?
No, you're fine.
Okay.
As you pass through the open tunnel into another like larger space, you enter what you assume to be the illuminated archive. There are rows upon rows of stone shelves filled with ancient scrolls, manuscripts, books, again made with metal plates, canopic jars, and glass canisters that fill the hallway. You see two, as you like peruse past the shelves, you see two bone mason architects using their spindly, slender fingers to pry books from their neat rows and page through them. At the end of that corridor stands an imposing figure, larger than any bone mason you've seen so far. A skeleton wearing a large, dark cloak with eye sockets that emit this soft, green, ethereal light.
I assume you would be the chief architect of this place.
He turns in your direction. Then you would assume right?
And with that, we are aligned. We are here to see the master of this place. We have some business that requires discussion, and your masons told us that we would need to see you for such a thing.
His witch-light eyes glide over your form. The master is not taking any visitors at this point in time.
And why is that?
I do not know how you passed the guards, but perhaps it was not clear to you that this place is not open to the public.
We are not the public, for we are the ambassadors from above. We are, well, sent here to have a word, and I am no mere member of the public. I am Lord Britannia.
Damn, basically called him baseborn right there. What an insult.
His eyes flare up for a moment, and there is a soft clinking sound as two pairs of his fists ball up.
Oh,
Two
no.
pairs. Hold up.
Oh, hold on.
What do you mean by that?
Oh my god, he's a biggin!
Oh,
He's
He's
an
a
yeah.
biggin!
He's an architect and he's a fucking space marine.
I know that you speak lies, so speak frank, because a second chance you will not receive.
We are here from the surface. I look at him, be like, yeah, fucking lie detect me right now.
His
I
lie detector has
am
been broken from a millennia.
Lord Britannia. And I am here with my company to see the man at the center of all of this. None of those are lies.
Fuck is that?
And yet, you are no ambassador sent from above.
Ambassadors might not be the title or the vestige we've been bestowed with, but we speak for the people of above. I am Morgen, one captain of the 7th Division and of this expedition.
I have spoken personally to the people from above.
Eyebrow raises up.
I would like to insight that.
So, what is it that you seek? Truly, spies.
Oh,
Another eyebrow raises up.
There is no secrets that we seek. There is no kingdom that we know of. We are no spies of the above. We are here to put an end to the endless hordes of gnawing undeath that ravage the countryside. Our country has been plagued by relentless wars, and yet now, by a year, another catastrophe has befallen my beloved Ostoya. Bones and corpses raised from the ground out of the pits of hell. Our losses are imaginable. We are here to put an end to it, and for that we seek your master, Chaser.
From underneath his cloak, which is, it's not like a tattered, rotten looking cloak like the other people are wearing. It is quite a bit nicer looking. Trimmed. The most dark silver lining. A fist comes forward. A hand, bony and sharp clawed. Almost like reaches out for you, and then before it actually like touches you, it like sort of, it doesn't like ball up, but all the tips of the fingers come together. Not quite in a crushing motion, but something seems to halt him. And so it comes up, and over the table all the pieces are laid out. You wish to stop the hordes of undead. You wish to stop Kazir?
We know not of his intent, his plans, or his ordeal. We know not even if these creatures are his doing. But if it is,
Then you are blind. And if you are blind, then I have no use for you.
There's a frown on his face as he looks up at the huge skeleton.
use for us, you say? That means you are in need. Perhaps we might be able to help.
What use do I have for those who cannot see?
We might not be able to see, as you say.
We might not be perceptive of sight. But believe me, I've used my hearing and all my other senses plenty already.
Very well. Let's see if you have used those senses so very well. And there's actually something up there. He says, making like a crude pointing motion with his sharp, bony finger in the direction of your skull. Show that you have understood what it is that I desire. Tell me, or I set all the architects upon you.
That'll be an easier job.
You guys can take your time, don't worry.
So he said, "Tell me what I desire."
Yeah, if you've actually listened, tell me what I desire.
He said he needs people. He has no use for blind people.
Yeah.
He says all the all the pieces come together, I think.
Something along those lines.
And so it comes up all over the table. All the pieces are laid out. You wish to stop the hordes of undead. You wish to stop Kazir. Well, then you are blind, and I have no use for you.
No. You're like smashing everything together now.
Oh, okay.
Now, these are different pieces of the dialogue, but he did
Yeah, I was
say
about to
all
say.
these things.
He did say all of those things.
It wasn't in the same sentence, yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't all in the same sentence.
No, I know. We are aware of that, but this is what he said in response to our answers.
Take it.
I mean, they're studying light here? Question mark.
Yeah, they're studying some sort of energy.
His ears, energy, maybe.
Maybe. Or maybe the one before him.
He also said that he had personally spoken to those above, which is interesting and concerning, yes.
I mean, it sounds like he doesn't have a strong allegiance with him. He wasn't openly hostile to the idea of us stopping him. Nor did he seem exactly loyal to Kazir, as he said himself that he spoke to people from above, which I assume is not something that Kazir himself would do, or most of his followers.
Alternatively, people have already come down here. On
could be.
purpose or by accident.
Place is not open to the public. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Does he desire eyes to see with? Like, yeah, he has eyes himself, but
needs something that, of course, he doesn't have. Consider his position. He's a chief architect in this place. He serves this master in this city of undead. The first thing that's lacking in a place full of dead people is living people, so someone who's alive. He is, as the leader of this entire group of bony scientists, he's pursuing something. He's doing a research over these lights. Did you have the text of what the books said in the other room?
Well, I have the text of the manuals that they are. I mean, they are doing some kind of experiments with light in this accelerator tunnel. And beyond that, I mean, I have the names of the different chambers.
Of course. There probably was in this CCTV that we saw.
Yeah.
That they were doing some experiments in this tunnel where light was like shooting all around. So they want to make something out of light. Already seen they have applications for this light. We saw the screen.
We saw the screen. The light bridges are a thing as well, I
It's
suppose.
more like a force construct than light itself.
I mean, there's the room of light.
Yeah, that completely.
I was gonna say we saw, we didn't really see when we
Yeah.
Mhm. Everyone who walks into the room is like, "Skia!"
My eye.
Are my eyes open? I don't even know anymore.
What the hell?
It probably is something either related to this light.
Yeah.
Or a reason why he can't do the thing he's doing right now. Why he can't progress his research. There must be a reason why he has an allegiance to Cassidy. He probably brought him up from death, but then again, maybe what he wants belongs to what he wanted before he became an undead.
Maybe, though. I think it's more likely to have something to do with like this experiment itself. Since he specifically said that, he has no use for us if we are blind.
Which he knows that we are not like physically blind. It's probably a
it can be
perceptiveness kind of blind, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I feel like he's.
What did he respond to? Dun, 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 dun.
What he responded to.
He seemed very adamant about the fact that we call ourselves ambassadors.
I mean, that's because we lied to him.
Maybe.
I mean, yeah, it is. He said it out loud. He
Yeah,
just said,
He called us. He responded when he said that we were blind. He responded to the fact that we wished to stop the hordes of undead and also stop Kazir.
Yeah, but not specifically. In specific, he said, "Then you are blind, and I have no use for you." After Mund said the exact sentence of, "We're here to stop the horde of undead, and we don't even know if it originates from your master." Stuff like that. I don't know specific words, but that's what I believe I said. I mentioned that we are not sure if Kazir even is the source of the hordes, the waves of creatures pouring out of the underground. And by that, then he replied, "Then you are blind, I have no need of you."
Okay, so it's either something to do with the plan of the hordes of the undead coming up.
Either the plan of the hordes or
Yeah.
the man himself,
Or
which
who-
is why I felt like he doesn't really have a good opinion of them, because he hasn't attacked us the moment we brought up the idea of meeting him to stop it. And instead he spoke cryptic, "Oh, the puzzle is coming together," stuff like that. And the moment we showed any form of doubt, I guess, towards the greater understanding of this entire endeavor that this lich or necromancer is probably going through. Then he said, I don't have a need for blind people. Which is why, I mean, right now I'm connecting the three things. He spoke to the people from above. So he interacted with them already once. He said a bunch of cryptic stuff about puzzles, and he didn't openly reply with hostility when we brought up the fact that we're here to stop his master from sending skeletons up to the surface. And then he rejected, actually. He was quite hostile when we showed a bit of doubt over insecurity towards this grand plan of Kazir. So I'm connecting the three things. It makes me feel like he wants to either stop this plan or he has like a desire to interject it or do something of sabotage it, maybe. Maybe he doesn't want the skeletons to be sent or undead to be sent like in the overworld because he needs them down here to conduct experiments. Maybe what he wants is
Yeah.
personnel.
That's true.
Mm.
I mean, if it, if it boils down to it, then if you want to, I guess, simplify it, if you go along that logic, then yes, he just wishes to carry on with his experiments, really.
Might be. Ember, can I make a perception check? Well, look, because no one has made one yet. Looking at this guy, sort of try to figure out if there's any symbols or icons or text or anything that it's recognizable, or maybe that relates to something else. On his robe, or maybe on his mask, or
Okay.
anything else.
Yeah, go ahead.
What will it be? Even I don't know. 11.
Mm-mm.
You see that embroidered in multiple places across the robe that he's wearing? In that same, like, dark silverish color is a very particular sigil or rune. Though it is not any rune that you know. It's definitely not even of, like, Futark or of any other alphabet.
Does it look older than that? Or would I have no idea?
It is hard to put an age on it.
Understand. Then, yeah, I mean, I guess further your research or continue your research.
I don't have a better idea, honestly.
I don't either. What about the rest of the group?
That's pretty much all I'm thinking of as well.
Yeah, I don't have anything really to add.
Alright. Then that will be our answer to continue his research. The crying eye, look at it, so cute.
I
So let me get this straight. As an answer to the question, what do I want? With the implication, what can you guys, like a bunch of fucking scruffy adventurers that just came in here, offer me? You say,
Oh,
Yeah, well, that's a different
I want to give
conversation.
yeah,
Richard.
Okay.
that's a completely different question.
If only someone had incited.
I mean, yeah,
Well,
that's
I mean, my inside's a doo-doo, so I can do more than want to. I'm gonna be honest.
yeah. I mean, what can we give him that he desires?
But I
I
fucking
have an
agree not to
answer.
break every fucking bone in his
yeah, I
undead
was
body.
about to say, you want to continue research, I'm gonna fucking clap every single researchers in this facility.
I was like, I have an
You're
answer to
researching
this
when your
question.
skeleton crew becomes a dust crew.
Yeah.
You can become bones, or I can make you bone meal. These are our options.
I mean, I'm guessing, yeah, if we stop the thing Cassier is doing, he's gonna have more personnel and less people disturbing him by coming down here and try to stop this every now and then. But beyond that, I'm no researcher. I don't fucking study photons and positrons. I apologize.
What can we offer him? I don't know. Fresh experiments?
I think his experiments are all like he already has the samples. Like, it's plenty of light in that tunnel of the fizz.
But that's just on bony people.
Waiting for someone to give me the answering character.
Yeah, well, now we'll have to think again about.
Okay.
Hmm.
I'm sorry for helping you. I will refrain from doing so in the
Alba,
future.
please.
no.
That's okay.
Next time I will
Please.
literally just disintegrate you right away.
Okay, I mean that is
Take it.
fair. It is fair.
Starting with the dog.
Oh.
I
No,
will
don't
kill
do
Hey
you.
it.
yo, dead ass?
I haven't even,
For real,
Um,
I
Amber?
haven't even wronged you, bro.
On God?
Why are you
Bro.
targeting John?
but yes,
He's just
if
a
It's fine.
guy.
if
Oh, easy.
if it is indeed what we as a group can offer him that he desires, then yeah, I think as Gabe said, it's what makes most sense is that yes, if we deal with his master, Kater, that means that yeah, Grindlebone will have a lot more time and resources he can just dedicate to doing his research and not having to yeah, to
Yeah.
do his master's whims effectively.
War is a money drain.
Yeah.
You're doing war, you got little spare for anything else.
Okay. So, who says this?
Moi.
Go ahead.
Our Paladino.
Well, it's more like if he's gonna cast Disintegrate, I'm the only one that can survive it. So if you wanna go ahead, you can do it. But
Oh, okay.
I like
yeah.
any dog.
He's yeah, literally. Yeah.
Does any cast 3rd edition Phantasmal Killer?
Oh
Yes,
boy.
Third
No.
edition.
No, not
If you
third
have
edition.
less than 100 hit points, you die.
3.5
all
Circle
of you.
of Death, which goes by hit dice and kills the entire team.
Phantasmal is
Mund
great.
will rub his chin for a bit, thinking, and then is gonna say, "Well, we witness your attempts, your research, whatever you're conducting in this facility. If there is one thing you can benefit from this encounter, it's the resources that your master will be able to spare you. War is a draining effort for both living and undead alike. Men, soldiers, weapons, and armors are not made of air. They consume the coinage, the hands, the materials. If you're able to stop this endless horde from continuously pouring out of the ground, I'm sure your master gasser will be able to relocate these resources elsewhere. Moreover, this will also ensure that no more exploration groups like ours will be sneaking through the gates of this place, possibly cause more harm to your personnel, and keep disturbing your research altogether.
What you offer me is a friendly conversation with my master about him seizing his siege upon the upper world.
Whether that would be a friendly conversation, it is up to your master alone. You have seemed to be quite the understandable individual. None of us wish to draw blades before we speak. Nonetheless, whether the confrontation is hostile or not, you will receive what you have been promised.
How interesting.
Amber, can I insight that? was that a what the fuck are these guys even on about, or was it
Yeah,
an actual like that's interesting.
no, go ahead.
All right, insight there. That is
Oh,
okay.
so much money.
26.
It's not quite disappointment, but it's pretty close.
No. Uh, yeah, yeah, I think, yeah, Dollar, like, it takes, like, a couple of steps forward, just, like, here. He's like, well, as, Hund here said, he, will at least try talking first, and, that's not a tactic.
And if that does not work out,
Yes, if that is not a tactic that works out, we will have to deal with it in some more direct matters.
in what manner? Must I spell everything out for you?
He just
Perhaps you are no better
he,
than a sentinel.
he looks at him, like, well, if negotiations are not possible, then we will just have to remove the main problem, won't we?
Yes, that is an exact repeat of the words you just said, in a different way.
He's like, all right, well, would you like me to spell out what that involves?
What I am saying, Fleshbag, is that I think you do not have it in you.
Ah,
Ugh,
I see.
cool. You're lucky I don't have a 6th level spell slot, buddy. And you're
I
also
do.
lucky that
Same
wasn't in
you,
my
me.
direction.
I
Did you know I have disintegrate?
You have a 6th level spell slot. Give it to me right now.
damn.
Right now.
I need it.
The
No.
Dollar is like, well, we have made it this far, and we can overcome most things we put our mind to. Granted, having some additional help in that matter would expedite things. Would it not?
Of course it would. But thus far, you have showed me no ability to do
Russ,
any
disintegrate him.
form of long-term planning. In fact, You believe that human determination will get you anywhere without thought, which is quite ironic, as you are not fully human.
Indomitable human spirit.
Morgen's eyebrows raises up. This company acts not on whimsical desires. If that was the case, we would have not tamed the guardian of your gate. We would have not felled the creatures that you put in front of us. You say we are no better than those sentinels. Then I suggest you leave your dusty throne, exit this place, and look at what we've done. You'll find piles of dust at the entrance. We are no adventurers. We are no heroes of a fairy tale. We are here on a mission with no information. And as for long-term planning goes, this conversation is as far as it goes. If we were nonetheless wiser, conflict would have already erupted the moment we stepped into these chambers.
Make me a persuasion check.
Ooh.
Sure. Sweating here.
Don't worry. If it all goes wrong, I'll give you inspiration.
Well, you need to give it
it's
beforehand.
Then I'll just give it you. Just take it.
Okay, I'll take it.
Take it. Take
Hey,
my
Dad.
inspiration.
Where's my pee? Persuade somebody.
Where's my pee? It stops coming out.
Where's the
Hey,
pee?
yo.
19. Nice.
Yo,
Time double time.
DC 25. Pathetic.
Fucking nope, not.
Reaction.
Dumped.
Suspicious warning. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you have that one as well.
Yeah.
Yo!
Yeah, nice. 21.
Two.
Come on.
So you beat the DC 20%. Man, I really need that auspicious warning for you, friend.
Got you, homie.
His clawed hand moves away from you as he turns to face the light barrier instead. The citadel holds 3 major wings. You currently find yourselves in the halls of light, but there are also the halls of metal and the sepulchre of souls.
Wonderful names.
His great weapon is sustained by 6 cores spread throughout the halls. You will not be able to approach him without disabling them.
He looks up. No, bless you.
In the
Bless.
chambers of light, the conduit core chamber and the light well hold 1 conduit core each. In the halls of metal, you will find 1 in the application tanks and 1 in the astral forge. And in the sepulchre of souls, you'll find 1 in the soul siphon and 1 in the extractor chamber. I trust that there is at least 1 among you capable of destroying these things with the tact that they so require. and that there's not just dust floating around in your skulls.
If these be contraptions, then yes, should be able to destroy them.
lots of tact.
There's an imperceptible sigh beneath Moon's breath.
Yes. I'm sure you do.
Chasers. Yes.
No,
Go ahead.
No,
No, go ahead.
No,
No.
go. No,
No.
Yes,
I don't want to.
Damn it.
I don't want to.
Damn.
Buden is just going to reiterate that yes, we do have the capable individuals required for the job. But yeah, now go on.
It kind of like turns like around again, and from like a side profile, you see those witch light eyes, those witch mode eyes, flare up. I know not where it is hidden, but somewhere in the sepulchre of souls lies his phylactery.
Yo. From the back of like the library on here. Do you have an apt description of what it looks like?
Crown, fit not for a king, but for a god.
Well,
Tell me. The
something.
hooves of metal and sepulchre souls. Are there individuals like you that oversee each wing of this place?
There are, yes.
One odds.
When it is done, you will leave me here to conduct my work. I will not stop the architects from being sent out in the other halls, but I will hold back on making the report so long as you step within the halls of light. Once you set foot out of them, you are on your own.
Yo, old man skeleton ally, let's go.
I just figured. Well, I think I figured something out.
You tell.
So remember the whole even that may seem indestructible can be undone in the heat of a star.
Mm-hmm.
So after we disable these thingamajigs, and if we can find the phylactery, we're gonna throw that phylactery into the sun.
Oh,
That's
Hunt's got the
exactly-
cannon on for it.
I wasn't planning on fucking breaking with a sword for sure.
Don't worry. Hunt's got the cannon arm to launch that into the sun.
Yeah, I got a cannon arm.
Bro, that flash is gonna fly.
Of course.
I mean, if it's a crown for a god, you know it's got to be big enough.
But you lifted up a building, you got this.
What's it called? Yeah, the Dalrim, he will, he's like, well, that sounds like a good partnership, then. Some very,
nods.
very, very useful information. How these 6 contraptions that sustain his weapon. What do they look like? Or is this more of a, well, once you see them you'll definitely know type of deal?
The conduit core chamber lies just down that hallway. I trust you'll be able to recognize what you see before you.
Ah, very well. You,
Anything else?
yeah, Dalton had the last thing he was gonna say. Well, since you were going to withhold on your reporting that takes place, well, on the things that take place here.
I can only hold it off for so long. He will know
Ah, I see.
when the cores are destroyed.
One brushes his not very freshly shaven chin.
Where does your master resides? Is he in the citadel as of now?
Within the sun.
Okay.
Why am I not surprised?
Okay, I understand. His face is stone cold, but inside it's like,
Huh?
alright.
Only he can set foot on it unharmed.
The paladin looks like left his radiant smites. That's not gonna do a lot. Gotta change strategy right now. There's a bit of a scowl on one's face.
A creature that walks the sun.
Tell me,
Is this master of yours managed to siphon the strength of a star?
If you truly must know, it is much more complicated than that. I seek to perfect the mathematical equations required to combine an ancient weapon, the power of light itself.
see, there's like a bit of like a light of interest in one's eye as he looks up in a typical philosopher thinking pose.
So this creation isn't perfect still. It has flaws, you say?
It will still burn the flesh from your bones. It will still melt your bones within that fleshy sack you call a body.
Baron just laughs.
Yeah.
It's just a cruel laugh.
And does you wish to make it not so? Is that what I garner off of it? You call this weapon, this connection, imperfect? But if it was as for one as of you whose flesh bears no more, that shan't be a problem.
Did you miss the part where I said melting your very bones?
And yet your master lives. He endures.
Some things are the way they are.
Ah, my guy. I understand. He nods.
Suppose that is true.
Until they aren't any longer.
That is the purpose of research and of innovation. Discover what is thought impossible and make it possible.
Go to the light well first. You must travel further down to reach it. Do not linger over long. Just a little exposure to the residue can still turn your bones to foam in the years to come.
Lovely.
Radiation.
Literally adds radiation.
I love irradiation.
Did you know goblins are immune to radiation?
Ah!
They're
No, I
They just
didn't.
grow
irradiated.
Show me.
every time a goblin gets irradiated. They just grow more arms.
They just become more goblinoid.
You just become greener.
What?
That's all it is.
That makes sense.
They call me the greener goblin.
Until it goes fucking like radiating green and it becomes a green lantern.
Ah, I've seen this
Ew.
movie.
What do you mean? Then the goblin feels suddenly very eepy and he buries himself into the ground and becomes plutonia.
Yeah,
You see a
that's how
fucking bar of plutonium in the ground. Also, Dalrim asks
A
one
strangely
last question.
goblin shaped. What is it?
He wants to know if this architect has any blueprints or schematics that would help disabling these cores.
I'm going to refer you to the part where he said, I trust that you guys are somewhat capable of dealing with things.
Not
Because he's not going to give you any
Okay.
blueprints.
Yeah, I understand. I guess
But he doesn't have any anyway.
little tricky man that wants the power of a son for himself. I understand.
Yeah. My son.
Me?
Beep boop.
Right. Well, I believe our conversation with this very fine gentleman is at an end. Unless someone else has any other questions, of course.
Nah, not really. I don't really think I'm gonna get any answers from him.
Chibi, White.
Yeah.
Any other questions for the bony man?
Not particularly. I don't really like him.
Oh, it
I'm
does.
gonna like take his son. I'm going to put it in my mouth, and I'm gonna be like, "Oh, wish you could do this," and then I'm gonna fucking kill him.
Wow.
The sun melts your soul.
You're just like those clockwork radiation girls.
I'm gonna be like,
With the
"Bong!"
jaws made out of flower foam.
No. It's gonna be like, you know, when like Godzilla shoots out the beam weapon at King Kong.
I have a
Oh,
picture
yeah.
for you right here.
Oh,
I have-
Of
really?
you.
I have,
I
Look.
hope it's not like a
I have returned.
radiotherapy person. Oh,
Oh!
because there's glitter involved, I'm very interested.
What the fuck? I hate these
my.
videos. Such a waste.
It is
You don't like glitter?
yeah.
No, it's just those flower foam things. People just stuff them full of glitter, and that's the whole video. They
Oh.
just squish it.
No.
I don't even know what this is.
It's like the same vein as those guys who do like the glitzy with the glug 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 glug.
Oh,
Or the
Oh.
NPC videos, you know, they're just like.
Oh my god, I
can't believe that.
can't just mention that on our stream.
Sorry, this is like 18 plus, right?
I need more bullets.
Damn,
Wait, it
listen,
is?
Yeah,
It
we're
is?
18 plus.
We can talk about hand holding.
Okay, moving on
Don't
real
say
quick.
that. This is
Moving on.
This is
Whoa.
Twitch, bro. Stay
I've
safe.
seen these things.
Major lip biting going on right now.
I think we're just
Yeah.
gonna.
Did
He said the light will is on the right, right?
No, the conduit core is on the right. The light well is down the spiral staircase.
Oh, this one. This one.
Yeah, there's no other spiral staircase.
and
But
he's
there's more down. Okay, we're gonna go to the light well first. That's what he said.
yeah he suggested we go to the light well first, but the conduit core is over here.
Yeah, well, like the spiral staircase is also like over there. It's just a matter
Okay,
of
yeah.
a few hundred feet.
Well, Sandra, I don't know if you saw my message before.
He
I did. I
said-
answered you.
Luckily, he
was...
didn't get upset, but he already said you'll have to figure it out yourself.
He told you earlier. I hope that you
okay.
guys have someone who is capable
Alright.
of like maintaining the precision that this requires. Doesn't
Mhm.
have blueprints for you.
Right.
He said someone who had the tact, and we all know someone who has heaps of the stuff.
John.
Yeah.
John
John, I
has
saw this.
tactics at known.
True. You might even say pack tactics.
Look at that.
He doesn't have
Well, he
those.
just crush everything.
I don't
It's
believe
done.
you.
All right, guys.
Girl,
Men.
What do?
we're going down a spiral turquoise then?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing it.
Let's go.
Oimin.
Is this a map with a teleporty thingy on the staircase?
No, don't worry about it.
Okay, then I will not move my token.
I will move my token.
I need you to move it to where the staircase is,
Oh,
though.
oh,
Look at
okay.
my skill.
Like I,
Oh, can't do that.
you can't go through a wall. That's not how this works.
Too late. I've gone through the wall. Look at me slowly drifting. Skjomp. Skjomp. We with those. No shit. No, I can't move. First.
Nah,
He's
Yeah, I
cheating.
landed on the staircase first.
nah.
You're still not on the staircase.
Yeah,
so...
but you couldn't
Second
possibly
last.
get up there, you know. So...
No, you
No.
didn't do it.
Alright.
All right. I don't know where Overos went.
Nobody
She's been
knows.
gone for a while.
Me neither, man.
It's only John.
Has he even been
there's
here at
only
all?
been John.
It's John.
I've just been using John to see things.
I know more John. Only John now.
John ate them.
One of John. One of John.
John of us.
And so you guys begin descending down the spiral staircase, which continues downwards until the walls give away to a glass cylinder. It ends on a square, pillared platform. Oh, I need to make this one more. Make this one size smaller, actually. Perfect. On a square platform, at the center of a vast pool of gleaming liquid, there's a slight tingling sensation that courses through you as you stand within this room. The air is humid and warm, and yet the smell of this sickly sweet nectar fills the air. Though, it also has a little bit of a chemical afterburn.
A
The
bit of a copper
sound,
taste.
the sound of sloshing water and gently pouring liquid punctuated by drips and drops echoes around.
I think, contrary to any and all advice that guy gave us, we should long rest here.
I think if you want, you can do it. I'm sure it will do you so well. But I don't think I want to stay here.
Okay,
Yeah.
Okay.
fair enough.
Ovras is kind of thirsty, not gonna lie.
Oh,
Go take a
God.
sip.
You didn't pee.
Now.
Should I take
What
a
the
sip of the
fuck is
radiation
this?
juice?
1 second.
Where's
There's
no.
4 glass tubes
No.
set with an array of lenses and mirrors that run down on the sides of the chamber, with light beaming and reflecting through each. But above the water, the tube connects to a strange metallic pipe. There's a mesh that covers the opening, and as light strikes the mesh, it almost transforms from an intangible radiance into a glowing greenish yellow liquid that fills the pool. There's a human here, wizened and old, in flowing grey robes, sitting at the pool's edge. Besides him, an imposing angelic figure bearing 2 long swords stands, but the rays of light that emanate from this creature are so strong that it is impossible for you to see more of its shape.
It's just a rally, I guess. Don't worry about it.
That's pretty close, Lawrence.
Thank you.
What do you do?
And we'll descend down the stairs. Turn around, take a look. Like, see the old man. See the fucking Deva of Aurelia fucking stuck right there. Next to the wizard.
Greetings. My name is Morgen Hund. May I inquire at what you are doing in such a place?
Huh? Oh, greetings.
Greetings.
What I am doing in such a place? This is... He looks around. This is my home. He kind of like shuffles up to his knees and then like stands up with a sort of like creaking bones motion. He pats his robes to get rid of any unseen specks of dust.
Looks around.
Certainly does not have the look of one. Who may you be?
Oh, of course. He like holds out his hand in a friendly gesture.
Why was the light getting brighter? I'm getting concerned.
It was getting more radiated the longer we spent talking.
Yeah, literally. One will shake his hand.
He like, you clasp his hand. It feels a little frail in yours, and he like gives you a soft little pat on the outside of your hand. You feel a little tingle going up your hand again.
Lovely.
You've been infected.
The name is Kazir. Though, well, I suppose not quite. But in a way, yes, also it is.
His brow furrows a bit.
Not quite. What do you mean by that?
Well, you see, I once was, in a way, Kazir, but we have grown apart.
Crazy, man.
What?
Crazy.
Crazy.
That was crazy.
I understand. Then who is the bright individual there?
Points at the celestial being.
Oh, it's just like a friend, I suppose, like a watchful eye.
I don't like the way you said that. I'm just gonna
A watchful eye by...
I don't like the way you said that.
Oh, makes sense.
Yeah.
You get the feeling that he doesn't quite know what to call it either.
Oh boy.
Oh wow.
I understand. Am I to assume you were once a wizard named Kazir? We've heard of the name before, but as far as we are aware, Kazir is no human.
Well, he most assuredly was. And that's why I look the way I do. But I suppose he looks different now, doesn't he? But that was after he created me. I suppose I did not change my look the way he did. Funny how things go like that.
Oh man, if only I was a wizard, I would know.
Yeah.
Can I make an Arcana check?
Would I know what this is?
You
As
can
the
make an
greatest
Arcana
wizard?
check. You can make I think with advantage.
Yo, 18.
Advantage.
Yeah, you can make it with advantage, I think, over us.
I can't
Um,
see Arcana among my
No.
skills.
It's up above.
should be one of the topmost ones.
I only see
No.
acting and appraisal.
Oh, have you closed your sheet and opened it again at all since the beginning of session? Because I forgot that I have to turn them on.
Ah, I now see Arcana.
Excellent.
Amber, am I
Damn it.
also allowed to make one, or does that make it a group check?
Oh, you can make your own check.
I wasn't with advantage. Oops.
Morgan fails.
Damn it!
A 28 anyway. Didn't even need it.
Yo, we all
I-
just fucking.
So,
I
Is
fails.
it all just Arcana checks?
Anyway, over us. You think that looking at this individual, the way he's speaking about himself, as well as Kazir, you think you might be looking at the 7th tier illusion magic spell Simulacrum.
Ah.
Yeah.
Which
I know
would
what
not
you
have
are.
changed. Which would not have changed their appearance when the original did.
Oh, I know what you are. You're one of the thingies. Yes.
Of course.
Yes, I am like Kazir.
Soon I will be able to make one of yous for me's.
I do not quite know how I feel about that.
Not yous, obviously.
Well, no, because I am already me. I couldn't possibly also be you.
Yes.
That would be rather strange.
Just yeah.
Magic is very strange.
That it is. That it is.
Well, Mr. Kazir, if I may call you that, please do enlighten us of this place. We are here to seek a way to deactivate a certain device.
A certain device?
One nods. Yes.
Out of curiosity, Amber.
You might have to enlighten me.
Just look at Hund, like, eyes wide.
There's a soft hissing sound at that point. You ask this.
Oh, what, from him?
No, from the light shape that's perched upon the edge, and like kind of like floats behind him in a way.
Why's your dog hissing at me?
Shh! You should leave the old man alone, lest you disturb his relaxation.
Quinn looks up at the bright creature. So you are gifted with speech. My name is Hund, as I have already introduced myself. May I inquire about your nature?
You may not.
I comprehend. Dost thou know instead of the nature of this place?
It is not for you to know.
How so?
Because it is so.
And
No! So... Don't get visitors often.
I imagine so.
Yes, yes. What's it like out there? You know.
Well, I suppose you've been here for quite a long time.
Well, not quite here for quite a long time. This is a recent development. But in the old place, yes, many, many, many years.
Uh,
How many, many, many?
I'm afraid I am not quite certain. But
uh,
what I do know is that sometimes Kazir visits me, and that is the highlight of the decades.
hmm.
And when was the last time that happened?
Hmm, I do not believe I've seen him here since we moved to this place. No matter, he says, like waving it away. I'll see him within a century or two.
Why does he come here for? Why does he seek you out?
I get the feeling that he likes to. He's a little bit lonely, and also that he's trying to convince himself that he made the right decisions.
I understand.
And what decision was that? What was the big decision that he
Oh, well, you know,
analyzed?
this whole place and all that. I'm afraid I don't get let in on all of it anymore.
And it's true that he came from somewhere else.
Oh, that is correct.
Where?
Hmm. He, like, grabs a hold of his chin. No, I can't for the life of me remember any names anymore. But we came under the cover of night. I was so glad to see the stars again. I feel so strongly connected to them. Yes. But I know that we had to sail in a tiny little boat across water. That I like too. This stuff feels kind of strange. It's not like water. Not at all.
What is it
Yes.
like?
Tingly.
Hmm.
Overess starts slowly reaching towards the liquid.
Oh, no.
Sure, Ovras, you can do that. Regardless, I saw little more than mist and water and stars. And now I live here, where it's very bright. And I suppose I don't mind much.
Hmm. And
Why here? Oh, sorry.
oh yeah, I was going to ask what he remembered of where he lived before.
Dark and damp. Kind of the opposite of what things are like here. Now, he nods. Yeah, that seems about right.
Mhm.
I've seen some of the other places when we moved into this new, very large place. But then I suppose I guess this is my new spot.
See. Well, then surely you know all there is about your spot, then?
Yes. There are the walls over there, and on those 4 sides are the tubes. There's a little conduit core over there in the liquid. There's me. There's these stairs. And my companion over here, and now you guys as well. There.
Dalrim looks to where he's pointing, which I assume this is it.
I have a picture of what conduit cores look like for you.
Oh,
Pog.
You're not going to like
Lovely.
it.
Yay.
you like it? Okay, that's great.
Why
Oh,
not? It's so pretty.
That
What?
only makes me think I like it even more.
oh,
Huh.
that looks. Hmm.
That's a thingy.
Oh, that's very metallic and green, Amber.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Yeah,
Necrons? No.
too.
Never use Necrons.
Can you upload it in Foundry as well? Thank you.
What's a Necron?
It's a sub tier on Twitch.
Oh,
The
damn.
Necron tier.
Oh, lovely.
Nice.
Oh, I want one of those for like my my lounge.
Oh damn! You
How
know.
big is it?
Put it next to a fireplace.
Oh, yeah, that's a good question.
Have a whole shelf of these.
Could I like put it on John's color? Is it like that size, or is it like Ovras
No,
sized?
it's quite large.
Yeah, I assume.
Ovras sized or more than Ovras sized?
One
Let's see.
size.
The well-respected unit of measurement.
Of course.
I'm going to tell you that these cores appear as a 20-foot wide obelisk made of what appears to be gleaming like silverish colored metal engraved with runes. And swirling within is this constantly undulating greenish yellow mass.
So do we shoot it or what, guys?
That's 10 Ovras.
It's disintegrating, you know?
I mean, he did mention
Don't
to.
disintegrate it, yes.
Well, yeah, he did that. You know, we had more tact than just turning them to dust. Yeah.
It's this thing, right?
That is what I assumed.
Yeah, I'm asking Amber. Just to be sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, then the Dalrim is like looking in that direction as he said that. He's like, oh, I see. It's a very strange place to put machinery submerged in liquid, but I suppose. Oh. Then again, there has probably some ingenious mechanism to drain this chamber, I would imagine. It is quite nicely constructed.
Yes, I would say so myself.
Tell me, Chaser, why did your not as fleshy counterpart decide to station you here? I've heard from the architect of this place that this is no place for a human to be.
Well, I suppose I am not quite human. That is
No,
probably
it's a
why.
thingy.
Whatever,
I think thingy is a little bit of a mean word.
I know what I mean by thingy.
whatever your nature might be, I don't see why leaving you down here with a creature made of light and a pool of caustic liquid. Has Casimir ever told you what your purpose in this place is?
I have no purpose.
There's like a little hint of sadness at the edge of Hund's brow.
Well, I suppose your purpose might be to... What did you say earlier? When he comes to see you, he talks about make sure that he made the right decision.
Yeah, so that's what he likes to tell himself.
Maybe that is...
I do believe it has made him look
purpose.
quite worse for wear over the years, but
Do you think it was the right decision to make?
hmm. Make me a charisma check. The DC is very high.
Oh boy.
What kind of check?
Charisma check.
This is straight up
check.
check.
Raw.
I want to use my one inspiration then to get advantage because I like this
Yeah.
guy and I kind of want to get him along.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't have anything that can... Ooh.
That is very unfortunate.
Yikes.
Yeah, I don't have anything that can help.
Hmm. I don't believe it was the right decision. But it is a decision that he made, and so it's a decision that we stand by.
He rubs his chin a little bit. Would you wish for him to choose otherwise then?
Perhaps so. Perhaps there were other ways, alternatives. Not that I remember them now. It's all so long ago.
I imagine so, Kaiser. But we are here to undo that decision. We're here to do something about this. I'm not sure how you feel about your former half, or...
Charisma check.
Oh, okay.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know what's going on.
The party becoming more and more stressed.
16.
Okay. Continue.
Not how you feel about his regards. But if you have Cassier's well-being in your heart as your concern, and you are welcome to join our group. Don't believe there is much for you to be done in here, at least for the next... How many did you say? 100 years? We won't
Well, it
be...
could also be 200 or 300 years. Who knows?
It's true.
Well, we won't be here for more than a week.
Oh, that is quite sad. Quite sad indeed.
Oh.
Charisma check.
Oh.
What are you doing to me? What is this?
I would love to help, but I have
Guidance.
nothing.
You're a cleric. You have that.
Yeah,
That's what you have.
yeah, I have guidance, but it's like yeah.
What's going on? I don't understand.
What was the DC?
We don't know. We just
I
know
have
it's
no
high.
I don't know why I'm rolling checks.
I don't know either. It's just fine.
Charisma checks against radiation poisoning.
Yeah.
Charisma check or lose you
Think-
the way your face looks.
You're ugly now.
Dollar
I
Dollar
told you shouldn't have motorboated the fucking radiant angel here. What are you doing?
True.
What are you doing, my guy?
Motor.
Sorry, I'm a paladin
No.
of conquest.
Damn.
Nothing stops me, my guy.
Tries.
Dollar chimes in with is like, well, at least as I see it, you're You're your own person, even if, well,
Well, I suppose in a way I am. Yeah.
and you clearly seem to, well, as you said, there might have been some other alternatives back then. And,
Yes. Charisma check.
oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah, sure thing.
you got this.
Yeah, let's go.
Do
Not
it.
funny, come on.
Don't worry, buddy.
Much money?
That's
Easy.
Pretty big.
Easy. Do it backwards.
Flip.
yeah,
You
Are
raised
both
some
making
good
these
points.
checks just because you're talking to this guy?
yeah, I mean, hey, you please go ahead if you would like to chime in.
I mean, I talked to him a little bit.
I don't know, the
see
DM just prompted us to make charisma checks.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go, like, swim in this water. Really
Oh
quick.
my god.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think we've been in the pee room a bit
I'm
too
going for a
long.
swim, okay? I'll be right back.
Okay, go jump in.
Okay. Amber, this thing is over here, right?
Yeah.
This is it.
This is it. I sold my soul for this.
Alright. Do I have... No, I do not. I'm gonna poke over S. Can you perhaps manipulate that thing with magic? Bring it over here.
Wait, which thing are you referencing?
Fucking nuclear reactor.
What are you doing?
I want to take this thing. We're here for it.
No.
It's 20
You
foot
put-
across.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, it's that big?
Yes.
Okay.
Also underwater.
Damn, buddy. That's
This
it's
is all-
crazy, you know.
Yeah, crazy is a word.
Crazy.
I was crazy once.
They locked me in a
They
room.
locked me in a room. A room full of light.
Yeah.
And a room full of lights make me radiated.
Overest. Here's my thinking. We need to get that out. Or, alternatively, we need to get rid of the stuff surrounding it so we can turn it off. So how about you go in there. I deposit you over there. And you disarm it, and then I pull you out. How does that sound?
It has no arms. How do I remove them?
Oh.
Well, my thought process is that you do some magic thing, because wizards do magic things, and as a magic person, you will be able to magic it, and thus turn it off. Alternatively,
I can make it look
disintegrate it.
like it's turned off. Is that helpful?
No, I do not believe so.
Unfortunate.
Indeed. Ah, how about this, Overest? I put you inside a wall of force and drop you in there.
But then wouldn't I not be able to touch anything, so that wouldn't be useful?
But you'd be able to examine it. Up close and personal.
Yes. Okay.
Alright. The thing is, like, I just need to be able to deliver you to that location, but I can't do a wall of force and do a spell, so I need you to somehow get yourself over there.
Can I Misty Step into a wall of force?
Don't think so.
Well then.
Yes, I think you can. Let me just double check.
You can see it, but
Oh,
how
yeah,
do you
you
get
can.
the liquid out?
True. You have to get the liquid out.
That's true.
Why can't you be more like Shadow Art?
Do you have Resilient Sphere?
I have many things, but I do not think that is one of them.
Let's see.
Do you not just
Hold
have
on.
a straw? You know, you can just drink
Suck
the
it all up.
liquid.
Um,
I don't actually know how harmful this stuff is. Like, we assume it's harmful, right? But
we were told it's tingly.
tingly.
There's vents at the bottom here, right?
Ah,
Here.
we're just gonna make it vent.
And here, right?
Yeah,
Among Us.
I tried
The
tried
water is the
making
imposter.
the old man say something about that mechanism, but you know he didn't fall for it.
Why not
Or
just
maybe he
ask
just
him
didn't
outright?
notice them because he's too old.
Oh, I mean, I guess.
Just
Can
ask
we
him
see if this
outright.
guy's
I'm sure
work?
he's pure of heart and soul. Wants to help us.
I always hope so.
Amber, what does this place look like when I go to the astral plane? Blip.
It's just... The old man's just gonna see them
The
just go...
same, but like everything is gray.
Okay. Is this water still here?
No, there's no water on the astral plane.
Nice.
There's a huge stream of like magic though. That I guess flits like right in the border between the Aether and like our world.
Let's see. Can I walk up to here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's the ethereal plane. Nothing stops you from floating or walking.
Okay. In that case, I shimmy on over, and I'll take a look at the box of doom.
What do you want to look at?
See if there's an off button.
You can make a perception check at disadvantage because everything that you see is completely like washed out, gray, muddy.
Sure. Can I rely purely on my intuiting as a witch sight enjoyer?
I don't know what that means.
I would like to try to. However this contraption works, I would like to feel almost like the circuit, the sort of flow, the stream, the river of magic that moves and circuits through it, and I would like to figure out where the break point is of that circuit.
Okay, go ahead.
Gimme. 11.
There is none.
There is none. Damn. Man. I got nothing.
Yeah, no. You
What about
sense the
fucking
stream of
fire?
magic moving between not just this, like, not just between the material plane, but it's also in the ethereal plane. It's also out into the aether, most likely. It's almost like the magic itself. The magic itself was like trapped here in one way or another.
Let it out.
But you don't see an elf button.
Okay. I come back. Bloop. Maybe if we ask the old man to do it.
That's what I was planning to, yeah.
Alright, well, take it away. Go for it.
Just give him a Scooby snack.
National, what's the Dolrum said? The last spot. And we'll take a look around and say.
You step to make sure we can find Caster first. Is to disable the thing that gives him power. We've heard
I
of
think
this.
that's quite enough.
Oh,
The being of pure light hisses at you.
Hund looks up at the being of pure light. I get you're one of his followers then.
I get that you are here, intruding and disturbing peace.
Hund shakes his head lightly. We're not here to do any of the sort. We're here to talk with your master. But I believe from what the architect told us that will be impossible for us, as long as there is a burning sun melting the flesh of our bones.
He said the bones melted too.
Yes.
And so, you wish to stop it?
Whatever this is, it will not die with us. The architect has plans for this contraption, this weapon of his. We simply wish to hold the heat that emanates from the star. Just enough that we can have a conversation with Caster.
I cannot let you do that.
How so? Hund steps up to the being of light.
The form twitches, almost like rising up, as though it is like stretching out in a vertical dimension. Like a solar eclipse, something dark bleeds out from its core, showing you only this shadowy mass outlined in pure light.
It's Morgen.
I don't like that.
Well,
And then, as you pop your divine sense, two things immediately register in front of you. Celestial. But the stench that hangs around this creature is of evil indescribable.
Oh no.
Manny, it's a
I
bad guy.
will not let you do that, says the sun wraith.
What the
That's
fuck?
an interesting name.
Oh, what?
Oh.
What the
Oh
fuck?
shit, bro.
The sun wraith was like rising up into the air, where it hovers like a humanoid sun in
Disintegrate it
full
right now.
solar
Look at him.
eclipse.
Don't eat it.
What the fuck is a sun wraith?
We roll initiative.
Yay!
I think we'll find out very soon.
As everything goes to hell.
Oh,
Going to hell.
Hell in a handbasket.
My favorite.
Hey, look at us.
Bell in a rand basket.
We win those.
Let's go.
We win those.
Ah,
Holy
let's
shit,
go.
look at us.
Let's
Me when
fucking
I
go.
initiative.
Oh!
Spoingles.
But higher? Yeah, buddy.
Yes.
a very important question, Amber. Is this a surprise round or not?
No.
We're definitely not surprised by this fella.
Okay.
This guy was in front of us the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
oh,
he fucking
yeah.
rose through the air and transformed.
Yeah.
It's like
I would very much like to use my reaction to shoot at it then.
Blast him.
Start of combat.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, okay.
Why is it not rolling my John initiative? No.
Oh,
Go, John.
This is
John, please.
this is my reaction.
It's not the music that I want. I
Lead
need
him,
another
John.
song.
Lead the sunrise in initiative.
That's a nat one. That makes sense.
Shoot the old man.
And then And then
Oh,
and then I guess it's my turn. And I didn't shoot again.
Mhm.
So I'm panicking, but that's fine.
Why are you panicking, my guy? It's just a race.
Why are you panicking? Penny.
Because it
I kind of want to rescue. I don't
it
know why, but I
looks-
have this like I can fix him syndrome today.
Calm down.
You go to like remove curse, right?
Old man Kazir kind of like falls to the ground. He's like, "Oh, why is this happening?" Oh, I want nothing to do with that. He starts crawling away.
Don't go into the pond.
Is he
I
gonna
thought it
like
was
go hang
fun.
out with John?
No. Let's see. Can I get a track that works for me?
Can I get a hallelujah?
hallelujah.
Can I get an amen?
Amen.
Amen.
fucking thing.
Oh,
Amen.
Oh my!
Amen.
I'm also gonna move here. Yeah, that's fine.
Time to get
Oh, that's not the
sanitized,
one.
my guy.
Hallelujah.
Gonna get irradiated my Wednesday.
Oh fuck yeah, I love it.
A little bit of Chernobyl and chill.
What?
That's a new one. Never heard of it.
Nice. I like that.
Pulling
That's
from my
good.
melon case right now.
The party leaning on the elephant's foot in the Chernobyl ruins for the past 20 minutes.
Huh, I didn't know
Huh.
there were elephants in Chernobyl.
Yeah,
Me
I know.
neither. That's kind of crazy.
Few people knew, but
Yeah,
That's
people are-
exactly the problem with the elephant.
People are
Sure.
kind of crazy.
Crazy. I was
That
elephant.
was to Chernobyl once.
We
Call
went
me
different
Chi.
directions with that.
Chernobyl.
Focus your chi.
Yo,
all right, perfect. I have the track, and so we can begin.
Yay!
Go, Alestina.
What?
How why?
My bot that I just made join the chat.
Oh my.
Oh boy.
Dalrim, this is your hit. 25.
Yeah.
All right. We are going to take. Okay.
Okay. Doesn't look like my bow.
Your gun
Yeah.
pierces the wraith, and that trail of blessed energy tears through. Despite the fact that it is impacted, then you see a couple of wisps being struck. You're not quite sure if radiant damage will do anything to this creature at all.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that makes sense.
Regardless, you shoot at the wraith, and that radiant blast of that impact causes the wraith to flare out.
Oh, shit.
I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Boppity.
I suck at those.
It is this plus 5. 19.
You succeed, so you avert your eyes, saving you from being blinded by its corona.
Oh, yeah.
Like the virus.
Oh, only him?
Yeah.
Is that your turn?
It is indeed. Yeah. Is it?
Baron.
Yeah, it is.
The audacity to stand before me. Kneel.
Oh my god.
I cast hold person. Sorry, hold monster.
Ooh, huge.
Slaps hands together, grips a fist, and clenches.
Let's go.
It was the longest sound effect I've
It
ever heard.
makes a wisdom save.
Holy shit, that's a big wisdom save.
Yes.
Jesus.
I
And
expected
it
this.
succeed. You did?
Of course.
I expected this. However, I wanted to believe I could end the encounter.
Mm-hmm.
If only you can believe in yourself.
There is a sharp, staticky crackle in your brain, Lord Bertranio, as a voice echoes throughout your skull, bouncing off of every side. You will be the one kneeling by the end of this.
Yeah, damn!
I don't kneel to dogs.
Jeez.
Can't talk to all of them.
Michael, kill him!
Carmichael, do something!
On it! I pull out the pistol and just shoot it in his face.
Wow, I see you. I see you, Gabe.
What?
I see you. Has changed prepared spells.
Oh,
Very cheeky.
damn.
I just removed one. What?
I see you, very cheeky.
I
Natural
didn't
one.
add anything else.
So the problem is, this guy's not a member of the Burok Empire, so naturally...
There you go.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't Burak blast him. I guess the sunlight is getting to everyone. As Carmichael, you two miss horrendously.
Barely miss the old man in the shot.
Barely.
Ugh.
Kazier's like crawling on the floor. He's like, ooh,
Oh, sorry.
shuffling away. I would just like to say that violence is not always the answer.
Tab, that's your friend. I'm gonna like, with my pistol still out, just kind of like turn and look behind.
I need you to. Actually, it doesn't hit him, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, guys, we're at kind of a tight platform. I don't like this.
No, don't like it either. Not much we can do about it.
Captain Hood.
I'm gonna look at
Take a step
Casimir.
closer to the little boy.
Oh no. Ryan, did you ever learn anything from Baldur's Gate 3 on ledges?
Yeah. Yoink!
Listen.
Hund will look at Casser, frown, look at the wraith, still smell the lingering malefic presence over it, and mumble something of the likes of, "You're right. Sometimes violence is not the right answer." Gonna walk up the wraith and blade undrawn, so still stowed into my back. I will attempt
Hovers
to-
above you.
how high up is this guy?
You can see the thing on its token, no?
Oh, he's 15 feet above.
Yeah.
Run up the
Friendly
stairs and
interesting.
jump on him.
Oh, that's a good idea. Can I just walk up the stairs?
Guys, if you learn nothing from
Yeah?
Baldur's Gate, terrain.
True.
Stop talking about Baldur's Gate every 5 fucking minutes. I'm gonna go on fucking r/RPG Horror Stories and say Baldur's Gate ruined my game, just like that other guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I walk up the spiral staircase, do I get to a similar height to him?
Yeah.
Okay, I get to a similar height. I will extend my hand and I will attempt to cast Dispel Magic.
Alright.
Mara.
That's not how you're meant to use smite slots.
Wait a
Do you think
second.
smite slots are gonna do anything with this guy made of smite slots?
Ah, that's true. Just change it to necrotic. Become
I should break my oath right now, yeah.
Yeah,
I don't wanna conquest
Um,
things anymore. Goodbye.
yeah, what a great.
Okay. Your spell fails.
Oh,
I look at the spell. I look at the creature.
I don't think you can fix her.
For the rest of my turn, I say,
Know this. There is salvation for you, just like anyone else.
and yeah, that be my turn.
Hund has gone mad. John, to kill him.
What about John?
John, eat him.
John, do something!
John will scurry up the stairs by himself to safety, sent off by Overas. The whole 40, however, I think it's 40 feet, right? How far did John go? 40 feet and then take dodge action up the stairs.
Alright. I'm just gonna hide John from sight. Get
Thank
out of
you.
my way, John. You're in
Oh
the
no,
way.
they obliterated John.
Keep my boy
Yoink!
safe. Keep my boy
Over
safe.
us.
Mind crushed. Over us. Kill him. Pew! John is fled.
And him to God.
Those were noises.
Mind crushed.
Rush.
Pew!
Alright.
Oh,
Oh,
he's
let's go.
fucking dumb as shit.
Hey.
Get
fails.
incapacitated.
Get mine crushed.
I'm crushed.
His mind actually got crushed for once. This like never happens unless it's a moth. Awesome.
Unless it's a moth.
I mean, yeah. Unless it's a moth, usually they're fine. But nice. Get incapacitated.
Let's see. Yeah, okay. He
Alright.
remains aloft though, but he is incapacitated.
He's just
Oh
floating there
no, it's a
menacingly.
hover flying speed. No.
Lemeo, the fucking symbol overlaps with this with the creature.
Oh my god, it does as well. What the fuck?
What the hell?
Kind of cool though, I'm gonna lie.
What the hell?
And then Overas default dances on him.
What the fuck? Dalrim.
He's died. And I have just reloaded my foundry.
Nice.
The sun ray twitches in place. Little wisps of sunlight
Oh.
arcing off of him like solar rays.
It doesn't sound very good. I will. Yeah, he's gonna pull out. He's gonna pull out the big gun at TM.
Oh shit.
Actually, that's what he's gonna do. Let's see if that does anything instead.
Go ahead.
Jesus.
Oh my
Okay.
god, that's
Oh
one.
my god.
Well,
Oh, they're not very lucky.
I'll do it again. I will I'll expend the use of double tap. I'll do so again. Let's go.
Now one. Oh, 16, nice.
Oh,
Nice.
That hits.
That hits pretty low damage though. But hey,
But damage is damage.
damage is damage.
Damage is damage.
Damage.
As
Damage.
the bolt shell embeds itself in this creature made of pure light and energy, and absolutely, it just explodes. But you're not blinded.
That's good.
Yeah.
And
Is
that,
there anything else?
no, that is my turn.
All right,
So do
Baron.
Let's.
Baron, kill him.
I want to try something first.
Goes to the astral
Amber,
plane and leaves.
I'm going to cast Banishment now.
Oh shit.
Because I want to end this encounter.
Okay.
On himself. Oh, never mind.
Natural 20.
Oh jeez.
I had a
For
very
20.
cool description ready in my mind.
You just gotta
I
do
was
it
ready.
7 more times, it's okay.
I'm
No,
sorry.
I'm out of spell slots now.
Oh,
shit.
I don't have any spell slots left. Sorry.
Yes, I had to use a bunch on the fucking
4.
Clavicles.
Yeah, that's true.
So did I, and yeah, I'm still hit with spells.
Silence! You had not needed to use your 6th level. I will not hear it from you.
Wah.
Also, plus, I use mine on funny things while we were getting here.
It was very silly, yeah.
I'll put you down like a dog, old man.
Oh shit.
I'm going to tear your pathetic little heart out and eat it.
I might kill him.
On it! Pull out the pistol again. Hacha!
There you go.
21 hits.
Woo!
Wait, does incapacitated give advantage on
Nope.
stuff? I
No.
forgot. Okay.
It's literally
No.
just you cannot do anything, tough titties.
Oh, no,
Literally.
Hundy's next to them.
You're disabled.
Oh, literally that.
Tell me something I don't know.
Wow, that's a bit mean.
Pew.
To himself, you mean?
Good for you.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Self-burn.
correct. That is
Good
this
thing-
much. That
Good
is
thing
this
I'm on
much.
the other side of them, or the shrapnel might have just dusted the armor.
Carmichael, you blast this creature, which floats in the air still, like some sort of like Jesus' second coming, like oh. Yes, the demon. Is that your turn?
I just looked at the fucking, because I'm fucking here next to us. Why is it going so crazy? Did you summon this? Is this your doing?
No. No, it is not my doing.
Inside. Go on,
That's
inside.
nice. You can make an insight check on your turn with your
Okay.
action next turn.
I'd
Captain
kill it.
Morgen und
I'm gonna try something
Rip its
else.
face off.
I'm gonna.
Give it a hug.
Yeah.
Give it some love.
make a might roll, contested by its might roll.
Might.
I'd hug roll. Make a hug roll contested.
He's
by its
mighty.
hug roll.
Though I'm gonna approach it, I suppose,
Okay.
and,
Mhm.
and put a hand on its chest. Although it might fucking singe it all over, that's okay. And Hund is going to say,
With your years of solitude, this is your chance. I can feel what lies beneath the darkness. I know what is within his grasp. Rebel against it. Fight against it. With us, you have a chance.
I'd like to make a persuasion check this time. Because if
Sure.
it's not a magical hold, maybe it's a mental hold.
Sure.
Right. And let's go. Skibidi-bidi-bidi. There is my persuasion. There you go. 19?
Oh,
Is that your final result?
I look at Carmichael. Do you have some?
auspicious warning!
Yeah.
Your lungs
loud
puncture
himself.
every time.
I was there like,
Oh, huge.
20.
20.
we did it. We got the 20 DC.
We got the 20 DC. Because as you know, DCs only go by increments of 5.
Yep, we all know this. Damn, that wasted a second level, by the way, Smooch.
34, right? Because second level.
Right? 2d4, right?
You feel that same electric crackle, that zap, as it worms its way into your mind without your consent.
Oh no.
Can I leak?
Foul he is, but the sun is good.
The dainty sun slot. Unbelievable.
The sun is love and the sun is life.
Wonder what reply
Shrek.
That it is. But someone evil has hold over your son.
Foul.
And your son will be free. it will be free of the foul presence that inhabits it.
The corruption.
Fight with us. The corruption you speak of will be eradicated. It will be no more, and your beautiful, resplendent sun will be clean as it was before.
The sun wraith trembles. Its corona shifts from a luminous white to a prismatic display of colors. But it's not its turn. Over us.
Kill him.
End him.
Should I be
Disintegrate him
scared?
right now. I dare you.
Please
Mund-
do not.
Mund,
fucking
am I
dare
killing?
No, do not kill him. Give him a turn to respond. In
Okay,
worst
then.
case scenario, he's gonna yeet on me, and so I'm taking the hit for this one. I'm taking one for the team.
Okay, I cast an invisibility on myself.
That's a good idea.
There you go.
I want nothing to do with this.
Then you cannot like JoJo pose in the enemy.
Okay, you can JoJo pose because you can drop concentration.
I don't. I'm not from JoJo's. I'm from Yu-Gi-Oh. I mind crushed him, bro. And now you can't see me. No, 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 no.
No.
You can't see me. Then I will move whilst being not seen.
Imprison Deva with a 300 true sight.
Surely he
It
can't
cannot.
see me. Surely, right?
Sure.
Yeah. Surely. Okay, that is my turn.
No longer being incapacitated.
It removes your HP bar.
Do it.
Mm-hmm.
Removes your soul.
The sun wraith swells. The scintillating aura of colors that surrounds it grows beyond the size of luminous wings until it's twice, thrice the size of the wraith itself.
It's beginning to believe.
May she burn away his corruption. May all be reborn in the skyless sun. May all things fell grovel and beg before they die.
I'm not a fan of that.
Still room to wiggle, you know.
Very good.
The wraith grows and grows
Oh my god, the rest
until its form, its energy can no longer be contained by the materium, and it explodes.
Oh,
My main goal is to blow up.
With the solar flare! I need everyone to make me a DC 60 in con save.
Yeah, over save advantage. No, plus 5.
Constitution. I'm famously good at Constitution.
God.
You're famous.
Thank God for resilience.
Yeah.
I'm not famously good for Constitution.
Yeah, that's not gonna help.
Me and Hund just
Really.
built different, apparently.
Ember, I'm assuming I can't use my inspiration reactively here.
No.
Damn.
Oh, it's okay. Just a handful of d8s. You'll survive.
Goodbye,
Plus
my
40.
HP.
No.
Goodbye, my friend.
Amber,
Mhm.
this is a very important question. Oh,
What?
Heat or cold based effect.
yeah, is this?
No.
No, okay.
Okay.
Death-based. Sun-based.
Wouldn't auspicious warning help or don't?
Oh,
That's already
No.
happened, so.
he is out of my aura.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So it's a straight 7.
Ain't no one in that aura.
Yeah, maybe overs, but that's it.
Alright, this is everyone's final result.
I mean, yeah, I can't.
Nothing I can do about this result.
Success, fail, success, fail, fail.
What about the
Sure, I'm
simulacrum?
pretty sure I succeed.
Simulacrum's one of those fucking-
Those of you who fail, those of you who succeed, nothing happens to you.
Oh.
Those of you who fail,
It concerns me
Oh,
extremely so.
no.
Die.
those of you who fail
200 damage.
take 29 radiant damage and reduce your hit point
Oh
max
no.
by an equal amount.
Oh my god, have you done to Ogre?
Nuh-uh.
What have you just done to Ogre?
Overs
You
is
did
like
level
the
3.
HP of a 3rd level wizard.
I've always been the HP of a 3rd level wizard. That's my secret.
I'm
I don't think any of you are going to die from this, so fortunately none of you turn into specters.
Look at that Dolrim though, he's kinda not looking too hot right now.
I mean, no, I'm still alive. Don't worry about it.
So it was 29?
29 radiant.
More than half your HP is gone. Remember, you have temp HP as well for the damage you take.
But that doesn't matter because my hit point max gets reduced by it anyway.
Correct, yeah, correct. Doesn't help at all. Temperature doesn't help. And with that, the sun rate, who was like, had so much HP still, fades back into the aether.
You did it, Hund.
I guess I did it in a twisted way. I kind of wanted him to help us, but he just fucking exploded.
Didn't you detect it was pure evil? Why? Why do you try and do that?
It's like, yeah, it's evil. It's evil celestial.
It's still a celestial.
I'm going to Hund to put my
Celestial, celestial, or something.
Positive racism.
What is the difference between a evil celestial and a demon?
And like
Presentation.
frowns a little bit.
Put my hand on Hund's shoulder.
You're a
Don't worry.
villain, just not a super one.
Maybe the next one will kill itself when you talk to it.
It was a unexpected reaction.
Fortunately, this is not kill old man Kazir, because that would be pretty sad.
Yeah,
Oh,
look at
fucking, now you gotta go heal him. poor
however,
man.
my guy cannot regain those hit points.
Yeah, look at Kazia.
And now he
Yeah.
needs to come with us, right? Because like, he has to long rest somewhere and like take a little bit on a nap.
No, he can't recover anything, Gabe. Once he loses hit
He
points,
can't-
they're lost.
Oh,
Yeah, the man's not feeling well.
it's okay. I'll just aid him for 3rd level. Gonna feel better. But yeah. Well, nods to Carmichael. Not the reaction I expected, but I suppose we avoided a much longer fight.
That's
I
true.
sense these creatures are born of wicked desires. From a sun that's been corrupted. Have you ever seen a creature made of light with such a hostile intent?
You know,
No,
I've
not
never
at all.
seen any creature like that. Remember, I am a street performer. I just shrug my shoulders and walk back down. This is not my forte. But who knows? Maybe the next one won't be so evil. Maybe.
Ah, yes, the next one. Gonna be a fun time.
I looked at Kazzy because he's down here like, you alright?
Eyes hurt.
Walk up to Dolrim, you regain 18 HP because I walked to your side. I'm that strong.
Choose.
What?
Just his presence.
You
heals
regain
it.
18 HP just because I existed nearby you.
So
That's
kind.
the Mund effect.
Okay. I'm very
Uh,
confused, but sure.
Mundo effect, yeah. Proc my passive, you heal up.
Damn. Real?
And
How does he keep getting away with it?
I bribe the DM with $5 foot long every time we have session.
Oh shoot.
But But I only like the meatball sub.
We already had the meatball sub. You can't keep having meatball subs.
Remember
I
Anyway,
always
really
good.
like the
meatball
meatball
sub.
sub.
it was nice.
Infant midball.
Yeah. Don't let your memes dreams. Get that meatball sub. Don't
We
listen
don't
to
have them anymore at the subway here. That's probably why Subway is going under. They
I,
suck.
I don't even have a subway. It's really sad.
I do, but we don't have like a subway either. Like we only use like taxis and buses
Damn.
usually.
There's not enough subs in the
God
city,
damn it.
evidently.
Yeah,
They
it's
did
true.
have the meatballs in the UK when I lived there, when they didn't have it in the Netherlands anymore.
Yeah, they
Very nice.
So
still do
nice.
meatball subs in the UK.
Please send me some meatball subs.
We shall
Send the
you
meatball.
17 days old meatball subs that had to travel from the other
Please.
way.
Please, I just want the one meatball sub.
If I do
Anyway.
that, will you let me cast Power Word Kill once?
Can John wear the power armor if you get a meatball sub?
John, get in the power
Can John
armor.
become a 20th level wizard?
Now he's a barbarian.
Please.
True.
John's sophisticated.
He can be a sophisticated barbarian.
Yeah,
Maybe.
he's a
No.
barbarian with 10 int.
Maybe one day.
School.
But what I think we should do now.
Let's continue session. You're right. We've been
Yeah.
like talking about other stuff a lot. So anyway,
I shook his ears. Ow!
Yeah.
Spivvy in my throat hurts.
yeah, we can go and
Oh,
close the
no.
session.
Oh, no. Oh my god.
Oh boy,
Please
yeah,
stop
there you go.
dying. I beg of you.
Oh my god.
Well, for the well-being of our DM, we shall be concluding to this evening's session.
We shall indeed.
Thank you very much for hosting, Amber. Even though you should technically be resting, but it is, it is appreciated.
I just want the meatball sub.
I'm gonna get you a meatball sub.
Oh my god!
Really?
Yeah.
With the marinara
With the
sauce.
marinara sauce.
But the,
No, no.
the little meatball fall off the plate of spaghetti.
Please
No.
let me win.
Please
Let me
leave.
win.
Please let me leave.
Please let me get the
We-
meatball.
As we said at the beginning of the stream, we won't see you tomorrow, but we will see you on Sunday instead for Arkhona, and on Saturday there will be Calamica. So yes, until we see you, have a good evening, a good night, a good day, and thank you for watching. Bye-bye!
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.